And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. After a reboot, a power boot, and everything else you want, we got this thing live. We appreciate all of you standing by in the queue as it's Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights hockey against the Armstrong Cooper Wings. 3-0 the Red Knights lead. Don't worry, we'll get all of our little graphics up on the deal. I just want to get this up and live for you first, and then we'll clean it up at the period break, and then we'll go from there. So 3-0 the score, 2:20 to go in the first. Across the line go the Red Knights with Mitchell Dockman. This line's been very effective tonight as that puck, or this afternoon rather, puck rolls in on goal. There's a penalty coming up as well. We have a tripping minor. Reed Lucas in goal for the Wings, and Sam Schumacher mans the pipes for Edina. Edina, what am I saying? For Benilde St. Margaret's. I've been doing so many games, they've all become one. I was thinking of, I don't know, the girls' game we did the other day, which was whatever. Back up to the line it goes. Now it's Leo Warner with it. He's going to hold it, shoot. That one's turned aside from the top of the slot and sent right back into the Red Knight zone as they'll retreat with Leo Warner. As a slashing minor call to Max Corbel of the Wings. Left wing pass. Seaver reaches from behind and pulls it up. Gives to Pauly, who lets that shot go. That's deflected, and now it's back up to the line, and they're on the puck. That's with Quinn Schliesman. Pauly backdoor as that one was turned aside by Lucas. Back up high to the point it goes. Nice puck movement there. Shot, they score! A long bomb from the blue line there by Quinn Schliesman, the 6-foot sophomore, right-handed shot from the point as that went through clean. Maybe Pauly got a piece of that one as he's flying by first with the crew. So that's 4-0 now, Red Knights here in the first period. From the St. Louis Park Rec Center, thanks for staying patient with us and getting it going. Played off the right wing boards. That's cut off by Burns of the Wings. And ahead go the Red Knights with Runman. He plays this toward the high slot area as the Red Knights converge and play this one off Lucas. Over to the left side they go. Nice little move inside out for Baldwin. Baldwin carries this one deep, holds on to it. The big frame with a shot. Lucas the save. Stays firm on the post as that one's cleared through the neutral zone, as Baldwin will watch that one travel wide of the mark as 56.6 seconds show on the clock. Score reads 4-0 Benilde St. Margaret's. Coming up at 2:30, it's going to be the varsity Red Knights against the varsity Wings here from the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. We are under 1 minute remaining now. There's a quick shot that's turned up and away by Lucas. And we'll face off to his right one more time. Restart with 50.8 seconds showing on the clock. Red Knights control to the near side. That's going to be Runman, his shot. Looked right into the glove. Nice job there by Lucas. Again, he's been very busy here so far to start this contest. Good look at the Armstrong Cooper goaltender there. Red Knights, Runman there to the left wing side, up high at the point, sent in by Baldwin. 6'5" sophomore, a lot of size on this back line for the Red Knights. 5-on-5 hockey as they play this around. It's going to be Runman to play back in behind the net. That gets away from Gaddy. Now it's going to be pulled out of there by Wahlstrom. Plays that back to the corner. That's cut off. Red Knights have cycled the puck very well here in their offensive shifts against the Wings. Over from the right wing side, they go with it. That's going to be Gaddy again from the corner. Goes through the legs, gets a little help there from Wahlstrom, and that does it here for the first period. The score reads Benilde St. Margaret's 4 and Armstrong Cooper 1. We'll get things cleaned up here. We'll get your graphics up for you. We'll keep the camera locked down. Once we're done with that, we'll start working some between period festivities for you. And then we'll have the second and third coming up. And we move now on into the second period. You know, I've got all my graphics up. Craig Roberts, I know you're on checking things out. So for those of you that are joining us and were wondering where in the world this game's been, we had an internal YouTube error, got on the line with support, and suffice to say they worked it out, and it happens from time to time. And, you know, every time you do this, you think you've seen every potential error you can to get a game live, and there's a new one. So there's a new one, and now I'll know what to do when that happens. So my apologies for period number one. Here we are on to period number two. Red Knights have a penalty now, and that was called on number 29, Nick Grazik. He's in now for another minute and a half as it's sent back into Wings territory as they're going to break out of the zone. Up to the right wing side it goes. That's on the stick of Nolan College. Cut off at the line by Baldwin for the Red Knights. Knocked off his stick by Anderson. Wings to center. Red Knights will regroup with Gaddy to the near side as he plays this one back into the corner wide of the goaltender, Reed Lucas, the 6'3 sophomore. Wings now will regroup and play this side of the zone on the power play breakout. That was off College's stick. Now it's going to be Pauly with it. Try to play this to the slot area. Stead gets it deep, takes the hit. Back in behind the net it goes now. Ryan Anderson, the outlet to the left wing side. Wings through center, reaching back to make the play was Essen. He'll be stopped on the play as the Red Knights look to clear to the left wing, and through center it goes. 28 to go in the man advantage for the Wings. Corbel with it. He'll look right up the middle. The Red Knights waiting in the neutral zone. Corbel gets away from one man. He's going to carry to the corner. Baldwin with the stick down, the big reach. Corbel. Oh, that one underneath the stick poked. Ooh, they nearly were off to the races there were the Red Knights, but instead played back into the corner. That's Trenton Jacobson as he's taken down on the play. They got 2 points in the ride there in the corner for Baldwin. The heavyweight match. Play to the near side now. Ferris is there for the Red Knights to center. That's off a stick, and it's going to be thrown back in by Runman, and that is whistled down as an offside at the line. Okay, so I had to rebuild the whole program, and I had them up to speed, and I had a parent on the team let me know that I hadn't updated it to 4-0, and there was an expletive next to it. Play to the right wing side. Here come the Wings as they play this one into the corner. I'm still smiling about it. From the left wing side, Corbel plays this one down. Big check thrown there. Red Knights break out to center. Here they go on the move. Grazik plays this to the corner. Back in behind. That's Jacobson. They look out front there as that one trickled through the slot area. Wings to center. Sliding over is Lervik to make the play as he bumps it off the near boards. Now they'll backpedal back in behind. Up in the air it goes. At center ice, that's off a pair of skates. As the Wings will regroup and try to play this through, they change on the fly. And now the Red Knights are there. That was Theo Toft. And do they have too many? Or do we have a minor on the Red Knights? I think we do. Cross-check is the call. And that's going to be on Gino Gotti. So it's a power play for the Wings. They're second of the period. The Red Knights battle the boards. It's Ryan Gearin to play this one in deep. Makes a nice read. Now he's going to get some support. Instead, he'll take it back out of the zone. Look to try to get it deep, but a nice play up high by Anderson of the Wings to cut that off. Now it's going to be Lucas to set up behind the net. One-man wrecking crew on this PK, and Gearin in front. Scores! Oh, my word. He goes bar down, and it's 5-0 Red Knights. Take a look at this hard work off the end boards. And then we'll slow it down for you here. Watch this straight high cheese bang. And look at that, the scoreboard now has been updated. So a shorty for the Red Knights here in the second period. They're up 5-0 now on the Wings. Chris McGowan and his team, led by Tom Klein, Dave Liebrens as well, Sophia Delgado, Jeffrey Raymond, Zane Slater, your student managers. Can't forget about Aaron Essler, the video coordinator. He's not here yet. Video assistants, Anna Kasurik. Of course, her father, one of my good friends, and legendary Red Knight multi-sport athletes. Who's really proficient in the soccer world was Pat Kasurik, and could put the puck in the net, but he was a pretty good baseball player too back in the day. Puck is played back in behind. Lucas will cut that one off. 47 to go in the man advantage for the Wings. They cut to the middle. That's College with it. Knocked to center. Now the Wings back to the corner they go. Omot waited for some help, plays this one up to the line. That's poked away from him. Here comes the foot race for the loose puck. Schliesman is there for the Red Knights. Look out to the net. Oh, that's some hard work there. Aiden Wallstrom did his job away from the puck. 20 to go in the power play for the Wings. Here they go back in across the line with Corbel. Loads it up. That shot deflected, blocked. Back up to the line it goes. 10 to go in the power play. They'll turn back away with it. There's a quick slapper. Stick save. Turned aside by Schumacher, the man known as Shuey. Now to the right wing side. If he's not, he is here. The Wings will play it to the right wing side. Now the Red Knights control. That was Grazik to play this to rink wide. Now at the line, it's going to be sent right back in by Toft. Up to the line, there's Seaver. Wearing that sweater number 44 makes me think of Ron Duguay. Bon Jovi, we used to call him, with the flowing locks. Nice stick save there made. Seaver and Ron Duguay. Of course, his dad was a former goaltender at Edina High School back in the day, but better known as the middle linebacker and the funny guy in the locker room. There's a shot that's deflected wide of the mark. Back up to the line. Seaver, a one-timer right into the midsection. Nice opportunity there. You'll watch. Nice job by Lucas here just to read this play. There he is. He squares up to that one, turns it aside. Then it comes right back out to Seaver, and he lets a bullet go right into the midsection. Looks like we have coincidental minors on a pair of 32s. Cole Johnson of the Wings and Vince Ferris of the Red Knights. Nice stick save turned aside. And they go shallow angle and score. Hard-working goal there for the Red Knights again. We'll see this one evolve off of the side wall there. You see it bump off the boards, and then they're going to have a backdoor feed. Nice feed there as that one was put away. I think that was... Couldn't get the number down low. It might have been Aiden Wallstrom on the goal. Play this one rink wide. Ahead they go with it. Back in behind the net. 8 minutes remaining in the second period as it's going to be shoveled along the boards by Mason Varian. The Wings are on it now out of the corner. That's Essen as he's checked on the play. He's getting some help with Johnson, and the Red Knights pull that one out of the corner. Flipped high in the air. That's going to make it for an ice. We'll bring it all the way back. Oh, they're going to say no ice on the play. Checked on the play as Gearin He looked to the slot area. Schliesman was ready to pull the trigger. Instead, it's kicked back down the boards. And here come the Wings back up through center. They have a odd man rush if they hurry. There's a wrist shot that's deflected off the defense. That was Grazik on the coverage there. Played back up to the wing. That's deflected off a stick, and the length of the ice it goes. A.J. Pauley there for the Red Knights, and icing your call. The shot that misses the mark. Right into the midsection. Nice save there by Schumacher. Let's take another look at that one. That came from up high at the point by Ryan Anderson. Good read by the Red Knight goaltender. Around the dasher. Back into the Red Knight zone it goes. 6:45 to go in the second frame. Icing again back into the Red Knight zone. We'll regroup. Handled on the stick for the Red Knights. That's going to be Seaver from the corner, outlets to the left wing side. Chipped to center by Toft. And back in his own zone goes Anderson. Toft tried to work that free, and into support for the Red Knights is Wickner to the line. That one's high off the glass all the way around for Seaver. Seaver guides this one down into the corner. Ooh, big check throw in there. They're going to have an elbow. That one's going to be called on Jake Runman. Take a look at this one out of the corner. You'll see it be pushed right down in there. And it's a big guy and a smaller player who is bent over. And that's going to happen sometimes. And it's not like he was running with an elbow to run at a player, but that's part of the game, and that's what happens. And we'll bring it back into the Red Knight zone with a power play now for the Wings. Red Knights JV so far opened up the season with the Marshall School Duluth, and it was Grand Rapids, Edina, Brainerd, Hermantown, St. Thomas Academy. This is game number 7 out of 25 regular season tilts. Coming up next, it's going to be Wayzata. That's on the 19th for both these squads, in Cretin-Durham Hall on the 21st. There's a shot. Oh, he scores. That one posted in. Rattled its way around, and there was firm conviction on that goal call by the official. Let's take a look at this one. I'm going to slow this way down for you. Here you see it right there. Yep. It kind of just rolled its way right around the net. Nice call by the official. And the second shorty of the game for the Red Knights. So later this week, it's going to be Wayzata on Thursday, Cretin-Durham Hall at the American Family Insurance Boys Hockey Catholic Boys Hockey Showcase from the Tria Rink. We'll have all games streaming live for you as well. From the left wing side, that's going to be swatted back in by the defense. That was Mason Baldwin. And now the Wings from the left wing side. Trenton Jacobson was there. This will be rung around the boards to the left wing. Poked away from traffic. And now it's the Wings in control as they'll regroup in their own zone. Varian winds it up across the line. 40 to go in the power play for Armstrong Cooper. The wrister steered out of there by Schumacher. Saw that in all the way. Now the Wings again. Shot in on goal again. Schumacher the save. He's going to hang on and back on the schedule for the Red Knights, and they have Holy Family Catholic, Lakeville South, and Minnetonka at the Tradition in the Park Holiday Classic. Those will be played out right here at the Rec Center in St. Louis Park. They take a break for New Year's, and then they hit the road for 3 straight with Moorhead, Hill Murray, and Bloomington Jefferson. Bounding puck. Red Knights gain the line. Schliesman, that's in on goal and handled. Big collision in front there as the Red Knights now carry to center. Here comes Pauly in across the line. He's got numbers. He's brought down on the play. Back up to the right wing side it goes. That's Runman to play it to the corner. Checked on the play for the Red Knights. There was Mitchell Dockman. He opened up the scoring here today. And now it's going to be the Wings to play back in behind. Lucas, the goaltender, sets up. Here comes a foot race for the puck. Will he get there in time? He does. Putting on the brakes is Charlie Burns. He tried to find his man up high in the slot. That was Max Corbel. And now it's Seaver to play this one back in behind. On the puck, it's Warner. Ahead they go to the neutral zone, gathered in by the Wings. Check thrown there by Ferris as 3:10 remains in the second period. Wickner is there across the line. Wickner's shot was gloved and held on to there by Lucas. Oh, look who's here. Bart Archer's in the house. He kind of came around here with a little bit of a question mark on his face. He had like a little question over his head, Bart Archer. Pulled off the wall, inside out. There's a chance there for Wahlstrom that's shut down. Up high in the slot, that deflects wide of the mark. We're 5-on-5 here. A wraparound attempt. Lucas is there to shut the door. Back in across the line they go. I'm just curious to know if Bart Archer recovered from that game last night. Poked away. Eden Prairie and Stillwater entertained us last night, didn't they?
Indeed they did, actually. The Stillwater team was pretty impressive.
I say across the line they go. I say they're worthy of top 10 consideration.
Well, they should be in the conversation. Top 20 for sure. Maybe
Seaver
top 15.
Throws the leather.
That was a big hit. Pete, I got here a little early today. I was either wrestle with the Target traffic or come in and watch some hockey.
Targeteers.
I decided to watch some hockey.
Were you going to hit the 36th target here by the rec center? Or
well, I wasn't going to go out of my way too far, but
so you would have hit that one.
Parking lot was overflowing, so I figured I'd come watch some good hockey.
Wow.
Looks like Vanilda's kind of having their way.
You know the worst place to go right now this time of the year? They are having their way. Worst place to go right now is the Micro Center. Holy smokes. Have you ever tried to check out there? It takes there's a long line, and they go, what's your name? What's your address? What's your phone number? It's just check me out.
Right. Gather all the information.
Don't email me offers. I don't want them.
You
okay?
know,
Stop.
I do like the effort on the Wings team being down by 7 in the second period. They're going after it.
Bart going right back into hockey. They are. You know, it's been this way the whole game. The Red Knights have finished. They've had their way in the offensive zone. They've got a couple of shorties. But the Wings have brought this type of stuff off the end board. Schumacher there. They score! That wasn't in right away, but then you'll see on the replay that it found its way to the back of the net.
Yes, indeed. Maybe they should have talked me into coming here a little earlier.
I know. They saw the big man. There it is. There it is. Yep. The definitive point by the official.
No, but I'm sure that after the junior varsity have been able to drop that one to St. Thomas, they're eager to get back on the horse, and it looks like they've righted the ship. But good for the Wings. Get one on the board. Just 20 seconds left in the second period.
So the varsity teams will square off. 3-2-1 are the Red Knights varsity, and 4-2 are the Wings.
The Wings have some players that can put the puck in the net, P. Wagner.
They've got some goals.
They got some size, too.
Of course, Danny Charleston, your head coach, the former Ken Pauley protege.
Yeah.
We're going to try and muscle this one along the wall. There's the puck fished out of there and played up the rail by Jake Rudman. There's some great size on this Red Knight JV team. I mean, they are the twin towers on the blue line. Of course, I'm talking about Baldwin and Seaver. We've got some other big men up in that lineup, too, as well.
Well, and they're young, too. Once they grow into those bodies, they're going to be quite a force.
Nick Grazik's another one. Absolutely. So we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to have more high school hockey coming up. It's the Red Knights and the Wings from the St. Louis Park Rec Center. And here we go into the third period with these two squads. 6-0 lead means running time for the Red Knights and the Wings as they work that in on Reed Lucas, the goaltender for Armstrong Cooper, the Wings. You know, Bart mentioned in our little discussion on the varsity side of things, they've been putting the puck in the net. 8 goals, 9 goals, 6 goals, 10 goals in their wins. However, 8 against, 5 against in their losses. Nice, solid 3-1. I don't want to say, no one says a loss is solid, but you know, Elk River's always really a competitive hockey club. They just came off a 3-1 loss to them in Northwest Suburban North action. In on goal is Schumacher, spears that one out of the air. Gary Gaetti style for you old schoolers.
Well, keep in mind the Wings varsity squad won 4 in a row before they ran into Gentry Academy, got blanked by them, and then, as you said, a pretty good Elk River squad as well. So they're looking to get back in the winning side of the column.
Cut off, but now a nice little stick work at the blue line by the defenseman Cole Johnson. Johnson continues to battle, pushes this one through neutral zone real estate as it's played around to Pauly on the left wing side. Shovels that one ahead out of the zone they go. Look out across the line. That's going to be Dockman in front. Backhand. Scores! Ooh, what a nice goal there. Dockman gloved that thing down, did a terrific job to finish that play, and fed the man in front. I believe, Bart, that was number 25, Quinn Schliesman.
Well, Schliesman did a nice job of corralling that puck. It was a great pass through some traffic, and he drew the goalie to one side, brought it to the other, and then he got deposited down, almost followed the puck in the goal. But really well earned on that one. The Wings didn't really give him too much to work with, but they made the most of what they had.
It really started on the outlet pass to the left wing. You had the winger in position there that caught that puck and moved it quickly and didn't sit on it, wait for a defenseman to pinch down, and moved it ahead to Dockman, who knows what to do with it.
Well, a defenseman got caught in kind of a no man's land, didn't know whether to step up or move back, and Benilde took full advantage of that. Kind of a tough spot to be in.
By the way, if you're a high school hockey fan, I've got to remind you, huge schedule coming up next week. We've got a couple of games. We'll have the Red Knights girls here on Tuesday, I believe it is. Edina girls going at the same time. So a couple of broadcasts for you from the mnhockey.tv. Then Thursday, all bets are off as we have the Edina Holiday Classic. That'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. On Saturday, the American Family Insurance Catholic Boys Hockey Showcase from the Tria Rink. These Red Knights, that's covered, JV team will be in action here at the St. Louis Park Rec Center. Varsity will be playing bell to bell down at the Tria Rink in a great showcase event, and I've been privy to the fact that I'm hearing there's a lot of college scouts that are going to be in that one area as they have all of those great teams playing. They love to have the ability to do that. That was the whole purpose of the showcase.
Sure, they don't have to travel. They don't have to find individual parking spots. They can just plant for the day and take their notes. But if you've never been to Tria, I'd venture to make the trek out there. It's a really nice facility.
Or watch it here.
Pretty easy to get to, or just watch it here.
Live it online. That's Lervik with the shot in on goal. And, you know, yours truly is going to take, you know, I don't like to toot the horn.
Really? I'm kidding, by the way.
A little bit.
A little bit.
But yours truly is the one that really started that whole concept. It was three years ago, 2 summers ago. I brought that up to Michael Kautzman from the Academy of Holy Angels about the idea of taking advantage of that rink for one day. It's a great facility, great venue. Why not bring some attention to it? And let's get all the teams to play there. We were at first thinking of doing a tournament, and then we thought, nah, that's 3 games. Nobody wants to do that. And then last year it opened up with Holy Angels, Providence Academy, boys, girls, varsity, and JV played there. They took up the games. And then, oh, there's a shot and a save. Oh, my word. What an opportunity there.
Well, again, Benilde did a nice job of trying to stretch that out and make the goaltender work a little harder, but he had all bases covered in the lower area of the high percentage shots. So really a nice save by the Wings goaltender. About 10 minutes to go in this one.
Reed Lucas sprawls and gets the job done. 2:30 is going to be your start time. Of course, we'll log out of here. You'll log back in to see the varsity event at 2:30 between these two teams. I believe the Wings have jumped down to Class Single A now, Bart, where they used to be Double A. And this, oh, there's a chance as it trickles wide of the mark, and it's going to be picked up out of the zone by Ryan Johnson as he's going to muscle it across center. He's jammed on the play by Dockman, and it's going to be sent back in by Omat. Wide of Schumacher it goes. Now Warner is there. Oh, Park Hockey off the back of the net. Look at that, got away with it.
We call that a Beaupre.
Sends that. Oh, is that a Connor Beaupre special?
He's pretty good at that. That's just one of his many.
His go-to?
Yeah.
Oh, one of his many.
Yeah, he's a pretty talented young man.
Baldwin, the big wrister, and the glove save made by Lucas as he goes down to make it. 9-12 and counting here in the period. So anyway, that's how the whole event got together, and the idea was to get all these teams into one building. Maybe have one of the MIAC schools be a part of it, sponsor it. Don't need to do it because all these colleges are on break at that time, so they're all going to be in watching. They'll be coming and going between those games. You've got some great players, many committed from both teams, a lot uncommitted as well. So great to see that come together.
Yeah, it's going to be a great day of hockey.
American Family Insurance, big sponsors of that, are going to make it happen. They're allowing the stream and the program book creation to occur as all costs are footed by that great organization. Of course, J.J. Watt, Derek Jeter, and yours truly. No, just those two are their spokespersons.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Now it's going to be Baldwin from center as he looks ahead. Ferris was there, plays to the corner. Into forecheck is Toft. And now it's the wings to break back off the boards, but there's a nice stick to keep it alive by Runman. And backpedaling in his own zone to handle is Ferris. Baldwin off the stick of the Red Knights Runman, and in deep it goes. Johnson will come away with it. Lost the handle momentarily as he's being forced by Wickner. Now some help back up out of the zone. There's a long pass by Omat that's deflected. Red Knights high off the window, and now it's going to be controlled on the near side by Guerin, who's had himself a really nice game. Guerin, by the way, not to be confused with Billy Guerin.
That's the first thing I thought of when I heard the name.
I know you were thinking it. Schumacher the save.
You had to jump the route on that one, didn't you?
I did.
No, but again, I like the level of compete on this Wings team. They're still taking the body, still moving the puck, playing with some vigor. I really like it. They're having a little trouble getting out of their zone, but many people do against a Benilde forecheck. Ooh, nice save.
JV head coach Ryan King and his assistant Ian Murphy getting the job done here for the Wings. Student managers Grace Barron and Ellie Gergen, Christian Munt. Ellie's brother Cole starred for the Armstrong Falcons back in the day.
Yep.
You can find him playing the Pond Hockey Championships now. He's on one of those squads.
Probably being pretty effective, I'd imagine.
Back in behind the net it goes. Yeah, likes of he and Connor Thee and Jimmy Cordham. Back across the line, the Wings. Bart didn't bite on any of those names.
No, I didn't.
Seaver could care
I
less.
know. No, it's not that I could care less. It's just
like to the ice it goes. Should icing
I just love how you try to put me out on the plank and then give me a little push. I'm getting a little wiser after all this time. Not much, but a little bit.
35 years
so work
later,
in progress.
you figured it out.
Right.
35 years. We started this when we were 10, if you're wondering.
Right. Yeah, I was 25, but.
Wow, look at you giving it up.
It's just the reality, Pete.
I'm fighting
Good speed.
Wallstrom muscles his way past the defense and on goal. Scores as he hangs onto it and goes 5-hole. Nice goal there by the Red Knights. Wallstrom.
Well, it shows he's got a couple different kinds of arrows in his quiver on that one. First one, he went around the goaltender on the backhand side. This one, he snuck it in 5-hole. Now it's 9-1, just 5:40 in ticking right now. But Benilde looks very comfortable in their game. They're very confident with the puck. And Armstrong, I just think, just gets a little caught flat-footed, and Benilde's speed just was on showcase right there. But I love the fact the Wings are just getting right after it again. They're not playing the scoreboard. They're just playing the game.
That's right, as it's Wickner across the line. Well, they have a man breaking in on goal, looking, holding, shooting. Schumacher the save. They score, and paying the price was Nolan College as he's down in a heap.
Well, College, I don't think got too aggressive on that one. He was just trying to protect, but it was a really nice follow-up. A good initial speed to get in, got the shot on goal, but followed up the play, and the second effort put it past the goaltender. So Italia on the board through a lot of hard work, but Benilde St. Margaret took a penalty after that with a little bit of an aggressive play, but now Armstrong's going to get a chance to capitalize on this momentum.
9-2 the score with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left.
That was actually a pretty good pass to Freeman. He had to negotiate some skates and sticks, put it right on the tape.
Schumacher. Wow.
Okay.
How did it get there?
Okay. Wonder why we weren't getting a face-off. We got to have a puck, I suppose. That's kind of important.
He had to go down and get it. It was underneath the pad. It's like someone just kind of stuck it there. Off the glass to center ice. There's Gearin netting and out. Toft goes for the rough right after that goal scored by the Wings.
Got a little
What
aggressive.
a benefit. Bart Archer decides not to go to target and grace us with his presence.
Oh, I don't know if that's
I don't know if
popular
you, I don't know if
opinion
you
necessarily.
knew, I don't know if you knew if you were going to be on the mic or not, but you pretty much knew you were going to get dragged in, I think.
Well, I knew you were going to present the opportunity.
Johnson back for Corbel. Absolutely. Bail me out here. Now Johnson.
You'd be fine.
Corbel again. That's turned over at the line. The Gearin was there. Now it's going to be Marshallek with it. Plays it to the left wing side. That's for Burns. And the Red Knights will push that one up the wall. But look out, back the other way they come. Knocked off Corbel's stick. Johnson will pick back up as he skates around the defense of Wahlstrom. Played to the corner under 3 minutes now with 2:57. Red Knights are at full strength. No ice on the play as they'll regroup.
Wow, 4 wings below the goal
Are
line
they at
in
full
the
strength?
offensive
It says
zone.
34 on the clock.
No. Yeah, he did sneak out, didn't he?
He did. He's not in the penalty box right now. Look at that, will ya?
Now everybody's looking at the penalty box. I think you know.
Tommy Klein just said, go slide right back in there like it never happened.
Well, what was he thinking?
There's
They opened the door, so
they
I
had
laughed.
too many. They had too many. I've never seen anything like it. He sat down like it never happened.
Right.
Oh, you can't make it up.
Yeah.
TK took it over, too.
Denial doesn't work in hockey.
Yeah, Gotti gets checked down there. That was nice check at the line by Seaver. Now, Seaver was a high-scoring winger back in the day in Edina within their system. Converted to D here with the Red Knights. Puck will be caromed all the way up into the neutral zone. Oh, ahead they go to Dockman. Dockman knocked off his stick as he's bumped on the play by Essen. Sticks get up in the corner. We're winding it down now with 1:50. We'll see what they decide to do with this, if they take their time. Now Toft has been sprung from the box.
Cross check.
That cross check was on Jonathan Essen, the 6-foot sophomore forward. Killing the penalty are the Wings as they send that one back into Red Knight territory. As they'll regroup in their own zone, turning this one up ice is Grazik. Rink wide for Gearin across the line. Gearin controls to the corner. He's going to stay on this puck, smooth skating forward. Back up to the line. That's Grazik. Played to the near corner, under a minute to go with 52. Gearin will wait for this one, gathers it. Now he'll walk up the rail, plays this one rink wide. He'll push a pass through everyone. Gearin now with 40. Grazik back for Gearin. Rink wide, loaded up, shot, that stopped, blocked, rebound. Poke back into the corner, that initial shot taken by Wahlstrom. He'll get it back. Now Wahlstrom looked to the left side, didn't like it. Now they're going to let a slapper go. That's right into the midsection. And a nice save made there with 20 seconds to go. Take a look at the control on the power play here by the Red Knights. They punch that one in on goal, and once again, Lucas makes a nice save.
That was a difficult shot through a lot of traffic, found his way to the net.
They're not even going to drop it. They're just going to let this one go as we wind down. Wings centerman there is like, come on, let's go. Let's just play a little more. I love it. He's like, what are you doing?
He's still talking
I mean,
to him,
too. I'll tell you what, though, they're still chatting about it. He's like,
well,
I want to play.
they're both smiling. They're both smiling.
He's like, I want to play, man. And that guy's like, I know you do. Well,
he denied him the opportunity. How do you feel about that,
you're down
sir?
by 7, you still want to play, and I think that kind of confirms what you're saying about this team. A lot of spirit and vigor in this Wings edition. The Red Knights with a solid win as they go on to a 9-2 victory. We're going to take a timeout. In about 30 minutes, we'll be on the air. Refresh your mnhockey.tv website. Varsity action at 2:30. The Red Knights and the Wings coming up. So long, everybody.